Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to Algebra 1, Lesson 43. Today's lesson is called, oops, I flipped the page, hold on. Solving multivariable equations. Multivariable just means that you have more than one variable. And I mean more than one of a, more than one letter, not just two X's. You have an X and a Y, or an A and a B. More than just having 2a plus 3a equals 5. So how do we solve things like that? Well, I want you to start by turning to page 163 in your Algebra 1 book. So you're looking there at your lesson. Look at the top. It says when we are asked to solve an equation in one unknown, so meaning you have one letter variable type, such as 12 plus 4x minus 3 plus 4 minus 2x equals 6x minus 3 minus 2 plus 5x. You're asked to simplify both sides, then eventually get all of your variables on the same side so that you can simplify into one term with your variable, then you solve for your variable. Well, if you have more than one type of letter, you can't do all of that. What you have to do is you have to solve by rearranging your equation so that the variable that you're looking for is the only thing on that side of the equation. So you still get that particular variable by itself, but you can't completely solve the problem because you are going to still have variables in your problem. Let me show you what I mean. 6y minus x plus z equals 4. If I want to solve for y, that means I want to get y by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from left to right, or excuse me, right to left. I'm going to get rid of my z by subtracting it, and I'm going to get rid of my x by adding it. So that leaves me with 6y equals 4 plus x and minus z. Now I have 6y left. I'm not done because I have a 6 with my y. I want to get y completely by itself. So I have to divide by 6. And now I need to divide each one of these terms by 6. So I get y equals, now this fraction 4/6 can be reduced to 2/3 plus x over 6 minus z over 6. And that's as far as you can go unless you know the values of any of the variables. And that's it for your problem. So that's pretty simple, right? It's a lot easier. You don't actually have to go down to one particular number. So it'll be kind of a faster way to do your problems. So here I have 4x minus 2y plus 2 equals y minus 4. If I want to solve for y in this problem, I first need to notice that I have two y's. I have a y over here, and I have a y over here. I also have an x. So I could do either one. I could move this y over here and simplify and then move everything else over up to this side of the equation. Or I could move this y over here. And I think that's what I'm going to do because there's less to move on this side. So I'm going to start out by moving my 2y to this side of my equation. So now I have 4x on this side plus 2 equals y plus 2y is 3y minus 4. Okay, I'm off to a good start. I have my variables on separate sides of the equation. Now I still want to get y by itself, so I'll do my addition. I'll add 4 to both sides to get rid of the minus 4. So I have 4x plus 6 now equals 3y. I get rid of that 3 now by dividing each term over here by 3. So this is 4/3 x, or I could leave it as 4x over 3, it's the same thing, plus 6 divided by 3 is 2, equals y. And that's your final answer. It's as simplified as it can get. Let's try a couple more. All right, so we have a couple more examples to look at. 4p plus 2a minus 5 equals 6a plus p. If I want to solve for p, I first of all need to get all of my variables together, okay? So I'm going to start by deciding which variables I want to move to which side of my equation. I think I'm going to move my 2a so I can easily subtract it from 6a over to this side. So I'll move my p over here. So this will be minus p to subtract it from both sides and get rid of it. And then minus 2a. All right, so that gives me, well, 4 minus p is 3p minus 5, which is flipped over here. 6a minus 2a is going to be 4a, and nothing left for the p's. Now I'm going to add 5 to both sides. I could have added it in the last one. Should have saved space, so I'm just going to go like that. Okay. Keep moving my marker around so I can't write. There we go. All right, so that leaves me with 3p equals 4a plus 5. To get p by itself now, I divide each term by 3. And I get, whoops, don't have 3 on this side, I got rid of it. P equals 4a over 3 plus 5 over 3. Sorry, it's really, really squished there. Hopefully you can kind of see that. It's also in your book. That's example 43.3. All right, let's try another one. 5y plus x minus 2y minus 4 plus 3x equals 0. For this one, I'm going to solve for x. So since I already have a 0 on this side, and I want to get x by itself, I'm going to, first of all, combine my two x terms, x plus 3x, that's 4x, and then I'm going to move it over. So I'm going to move over my x and my 3x, which is 4x, there we go, let's try this again, minus, to this side. So I'm going to subtract 4x from 0, which gives me a negative 4x. And on this side, I'm left with 5y minus 2y minus 4 equals negative 4x. I can combine my 5y and my 2y. 5y minus 2y is 3y. So now I just have 3y minus 4 equals negative 4x. So to get rid of the negative 4 that's with my x, I'm going to divide by negative 4 and divide each of my terms by negative 4. This is negative 3 over 4y. And then negative 4 over negative 4 is what I'm left with because it's minus 4 over negative 4. So it's the same as plus a negative 4 over a negative 4. When I have a negative over a negative divided by a negative, remember my answer is positive, and any fraction that has the same numerator and denominator is equal to 1. So this is really negative 3 over 4y plus 1 equals x. Okay, now I'm going to do the last example and then we'll go through our practice. 4y plus 6x minus 4 equals 2. I'm going to solve this one for y. Starting by moving my 4 over, I'm going to do the opposite and add it. I'm going to add that to 2. And I'm also going to subtract my 6x. So that leaves me with 4y equals 2 plus 4 is 6 minus 6x. Divide both sides by 4. Y equals, okay, I can reduce this fraction to 3 over 2 minus 3 over 2x. And that's your final answer. All right, pause now and do your practice. You have 2 problems there on page 164. Okay, you should be back now, ready to go with your answers in front of you for letters A and B. Letter A, you should have already checked it in the back of your book too, is y equals 13 over 8x, excuse me, ooh, sorry guys, plus 3 over 2. Letter B, you should have negative 1/5 w minus 3 over 2. All right, if you have any questions about this, let me know. I'm here for you. Bye.